Morning, everybody. Welcome to episode 5 of Morning Muscle. Little different today. I was driving into the gym this morning. It's about 6:30 a.m. Saturday morning, just a couple of days after Thanksgiving holiday. And I realized because of the 4-day weekend, because of Thanksgiving and everything involved in that, I really didn't have a topic this morning. Normally I can just turn on a camera and start talking and there really just wasn't anything that I could think of off the top of my head relevant. So, what I thought I'd do today is give you a little tour of the gym where I spend the overwhelming majority of my time, both on the gym floor with clients and back in my office doing online work and editing video and all the things that you do in offices. So, I'll give you a quick tour of that and so it's a different kind of format today. I'll be using the crappy iPhone camera and mic, so I apologize for the lesser quality video and audio, but just bear with me. Just gonna have a little fun today. I warned you, morning muscle is just whatever the hell I want to do, early Saturday or Sunday morning. So let me give you a little tour of the morning routine, show you around the gym a little bit, and let's have a little fun. So, happy Saturday morning. And if you like all these shenanigans and nonsense, hit the subscribe button. You may regret that after this video, but do it anyway. Thanks for your support. Let's do this. So, here's the gym. Coming into the front door. It's Saturday morning, so there's nothing going on. There's nobody here. So I'll lock this up so no strangers come in here and disturbing our video. This is the front desk area. Now we are getting ready to do some remodeling back here, so we're going to change the colors, get some new kitchen furniture back here, but every day starts with coffee. So I'm going to get the Keurig fired up and we're going to make a protein shake because I start every day with a protein shake. All right, so making a protein shake. Now I don't have a tripod, so I'm going to have to try to pull this off holding the phone with one hand and doing all the scoopage with the other hand. So of course it's 2 scoops. Going to be about 50 grams of protein and of my Dymatize ISO 100, one of my favorites. All right, hit a little water in there. Now, I like my shakes damn cold, so we'll grab an ice cube. Never done this one-handed before. All right, toss that one in there. That one goes in the sink. Bam. All right, now can I put the lid on and hold the phone at the same time? Well, it doesn't look like it. Hang tight. All right, protein shake complete. Let's shake that bastard up a little bit. Now we move on to getting some coffee going. Today's coffee is the Starbucks Veranda Blend. Very smooth, rich, savory, warm cup of coffee, of course, and the Darth Vader mug. Yeah, strong. Big one, and go. So we'll let that get brewing. We'll down the shake, and then we'll continue the fun. All right, shake is made. Nearly gone. So what I thought I'd do is give you a tour of the gym real quick. And I think the cool thing about the gym tour is to show you that you don't need a huge, extremely well-equipped gym to get the job done. My gym is pretty minimal, very much on purpose, and also for the fact that a lot of fancy equipment costs a lot of money. We do plan to add a few machines down the road, but not many. The only thing I'm looking to do is maybe add a couple of plate loaded upper body machines. Looking for a Nautilus pullover if we can ever locate one of those. But apart from that, we just stick to the basics: barbells, dumbbells, kettlebells, racks, benches, and all that kind of stuff. So let's take a look around. I'm into the gym. We do have a few C2 rowers. Now, in my gym, it doesn't have to be super packed full of equipment, because what a lot of people don't realize is we are personal training only. We only work with one-on-one clients here. So we do have a treadmill, a couple of ellipticals. This particular treadmill is not plugged in. We call it the dead tread. Clients make this one go with their own leg power. So it's a pretty brutal little high intensity interval that we like to throw into some workouts. So again, it's not, we don't have tons of machines, but we do have a little bit of leg equipment. We got the plate loaded leg extension, plate loaded leg curl. Now this piece of shit right here is our nearly falling apart old piece of junk, body solid, now standalone hack squat. It was one of these machines that kind of did a combination thing. It could be like a leg press, or you could convert it into a hack squat, but the leg press element thing cracked. I think we put too much weight on it. Now it's just a hack squat, and I'd swear to God, the wheels that are inside this thing that make it slide up and down the track, I swear they probably got chips and flat spots. It's almost like the damn things are square, making it brutally difficult.
First place. Come on. Come on. Come on. Make it stop. Come on. Up. Come on. Make it stop. Push. There you go. Come on. One more. Right back down. Come on. Last one. Push. Push. I'm going. Push. Let go. Fuck.
We got the Nautilus leg press, and we've got one kind of a multi-cable station, lat pull down, seated cable row. You know, we get pretty damn creative with this. You've seen a lot of this stuff in some of the videos if you're an In the Trenches member, and soon you'll be seeing us in action in here as we plan to shoot a lot of video for the YouTube channel, actually doing some cool workouts. So got a small dumbbell station here, nothing crazy. Dumbbells up, I think 60 here, a couple of benches. Got a bench press, Smith machine. There's various plyo boxes, TRX straps hanging from everywhere. A little more thorough dumbbell area over here with dumbbells up to, right now, 100. We want to go up and get up to probably into the 150 range at some point. It's kind of a mess right now. It's Saturday and we have a cleaning crew come in on Sunday, so it's kind of messy from a week of training, even though it was a short week for the holiday. We got 3 racks, 3 power racks. These get a lot of use throughout the day. Trainers working with clients. Bunch of bumper plates, plenty of weight. More plyo boxes. Oh, and you know, what gym shouldn't have a Triumph motorcycle sitting in it? I'm actually trying to sell this right now, so. It's a pretty badass custom cafe racer Triumph Bonneville, so that's pretty cool. GHD calf raise, so that's pretty much the lay of the land as far as my gym. This is where all the magic happens, so. Now you kind of have an opportunity to get an inside look of where I spend the overwhelming majority of my day working with clients all day long. Until about 12:30, then I work out, and then sometimes on some days I have a couple of more clients, and then usually from about 3 o'clock on, I'm in the office working with online clients. I'm doing all my online work, In the Trenches videos, editing video, doing business, all that kind of boring office crap. So I'll give you a tour of my office in a second, but first I have to deal with some extremely important business. One of the more critical elements of my position here at Original Workout is maintenance. And we have a crapper that has bit the dust. The little flapper in the crapper is broken, which makes the toilet run constantly, so I stopped at the hardware store bright and early this morning to put on a new flapper in the crapper. So you're gonna have to give me a second, people, while I make the facilities functional and operational again. Hang tight. Voila! I fixed the crapper flapper, and now we have a functioning toilet once again. Disaster averted. So now that the toilet's fixed, I have my coffee. I'll head back to the office and get some work done. I'll start by editing this really bad video. You can see that? It's the Empire Strikes Back, which is the best Star Wars movie. I'll fight anybody that disagrees. So this is my office. You know, when you spend as many hours in an office as I do, it has to be a cozy and inviting environment. So we do have the big comfy couch that if any night would to turn into an all-nighter, it does. Fun fact, pull out into a sleeper sofa. So we have that, and coffee table where we rest our coffee. Filing cabinet where we keep the files. Full disclosure, only one drawer has files. The rest is just big drawers where I can keep all my crap. There's my Marshall amp. Oh, and you may have seen in the background, if you can see that, I don't know if the lighting's good enough, but my guitar, which makes quite handsome wall art as well. So I do play guitar. Used to play a lot when I was young, not so much now, I don't have time, but I do like to mess around on it from time to time. My big bookshelf, which does have a couple of books, but more importantly, my Star Wars figures, which I need to get some more. I'm really slack on getting the full collection. A couple of cool beers, Metallica, Iron Maiden, and of course, what office wouldn't be complete without a variety of social lubricant? Bourbon, whiskey, and scotch are my favorites. I do have some tequila back there, some Patron XO Cafe, which is quite tasty. There's my disclaimer so I don't get in any trouble. My beautiful daughter Dagan and my grandson when he was just a wee bitty lad. Whiskey barrel. I'll leave it up to your imagination whether or not it is actually full of Scotch whiskey. A little bit of recent hardware from a few shows. Every office should have Branch Warren with chains around his neck. And then we have the desk where I do all my editing and so on, and computer work and online training, programming clients, all that kind of fun stuff. And of course, I think it's somewhere in the bylaws, I think section 4, line 9, where you have to have a picture of Arnold Schwarzenegger in your gym if you own a gym. So there he is, I've covered that. So I'm in full compliance. So that's the office where all the magic happens. So I hope you enjoyed the little gym tour. Honestly, coming off Thanksgiving holiday, which was a good day. Holidays are a crazy time. I do look forward to January because in my business, you know, everybody gets, as you know, supremely focused on fitness and getting back through the routine and back into training and getting back on their nutrition plans. And you know, the holidays are, you know, it's a pretty big disruption, but it's also good to have a little time off and spend some quality time with family and friends and, you know, all the things that the holidays are. But admittedly, I do look forward to the first of the year. We can get back into a solid routine again, get back to some really hard training without all the distractions and all the things that the holidays do. But if you've been around here at all, you know that I'm really ramping up training right now for nationals. And I'm really looking forward to that. I mean, nationals for me isn't about, it's going to be competing on a higher level for me. I mean, you're competing with, some of the best amateurs in your age group, division, or whatever in your class. So I'm just looking forward to the experience of doing that. But as I've said numerous times, the reason I do compete really isn't about winning or trophies. I mean, I'm 51 years old and I've got nothing to prove in terms of that, as I'm certainly not trying to be a pro bodybuilder, but by, engaging in all the things that encompass training for a physique competition, for a bodybuilding competition, it does bring me a lot of focus. It keeps me dedicated to what I do. When you know that a lot of eyes are on you and they know that you're preparing for something like this, it keeps you on your game. It's its own kind of accountability. And lastly, and probably most important, is, I want to be a good example to my family, my children, my grandson. And there's a lot of clients out there that put their faith in me that you direct their hard-earned money, as an investment in me to help them pursue their goals. And I always want to be sure that, I'm walking the walk and at the highest possible level, so they know that, I would walk through fire for them. I do it myself every day, even though I don't really have to anymore. But admittedly, now that I'm thinking of it, I do love the lifestyle. I love that discipline. I love the hard gain phase and the super hard training. It keeps you young. I mean, it reminds me of, doing this all those years ago when I first got into it. It's a cool lifestyle. It's a crazy lifestyle. Not many people do this shit. So, it's just kind of cool to be involved in something that not many people, it's an arena that not many people step into. And, there's a part of me that's proud of that. But, I can't give advice to others, and I can't talk to people about hard work and discipline and sacrifice if I'm not doing it at the highest level that I possibly can. And to me, the highest level is, pretty much months long contest prep, which is difficult, but extremely rewarding at the same time. So back to the diet, caloric surplus, lots of food, lots of meat, eggs, some veggies, some good healthy fats, trying to keep those calories up to support lean tissue growth. And for me, it's as much as maintaining as much muscularity as I possibly can. Not losing any is a critical thing at my age. And so that's the ongoing constant experiment. So, but anyway, I don't want to run too long here. This episode of Morning Muscle number 5, kind of a low-key day. Didn't really have much planned, and as I've warned you, Morning Muscle is just me bringing you into my morning routine, into my world. And today I decided to bring you a little more intimately deep into it, show you the gym, show you where I work, and where I get shit done, and hopefully had a little bit of fun. And nothing too serious today. So it's Saturday. Go have a great weekend. Even if you're watching this video on a weekday, take control of the day. Be your absolute best. And thank you so much for your support and watching. And of course, if it would mean a lot to me if you would click that subscribe button, subscribe to the channel. And week after week, I will keep producing more content for you, all directed toward training and nutrition, supplementation, recovery, all the elements around this uniqueness of what we call ketogenic bodybuilding. So until the next episode, until the next video, Thank you again and have a fantastic day. Go train hard. Go eat a steak.